Bro, imagine this. After a period of just procrastination, being a little bitch and just being a pussy, bro, I decided to finally start going to the gym, right? So I started going to the gym. I started going to the gym consistently, and I did this for a whole year, bro. I started feeling more confident. I started feeling more pumped. I was looking at myself in the mirror. Oh, I got more gains, bro. Let's fucking go. Then I started getting into gym fitness content, right? I started getting into fitness models. I started looking at fitness content for more advice regarding my form and different exercises and diet. But the problem is, when you start following these guys, when you start following these fitness models and these like fitness gurus, you start comparing yourself to them, right? You start seeing their physiques on their Instagram. You start seeing these guys with like the perfect like V-taped abs. You see these perfect cuts in their shoulders. You see this guy has like bigger arms than you. This guy is literally like 8% body fat, bro. He takes his picture in the perfect lighting. Like, he literally has a 4K camera and gets someone to shoot him like 50 times. He hires a guy to film like an hour just taking pictures and videos, and it's like the perfect poses, and then he goes through them, right? He edits these pictures. He gets like the perfect lighting mode. He puts the perfect filter so his shoulders are nicely sculpted. He does like the perfect pose, so he's looking like his best, his absolute best, right? But I'm a beginner in the gym, and I'm comparing myself to these guys, and I feel like absolute shit, bro. And the problem is, you don't even stop, because you get into this habit of just comparing yourself to other people. Because when you go on social media and start going to other content creators and seeing how they do it, bro, these guys literally have the perfect scenario at all times when they post on social media. So every time I was going on my phone, I was like, oh my god, like how does he do this? And what's even worse, they claim that they did this in 3 years natural, right? Because that's how it goes on the YouTube scene and Instagram and TikTok and all this shit, because they have to make it seem like they did this naturally and in a fast way so that they get clicks and views, right? It's weird that they do this stuff, but it's the way to create content and get attraction towards yourself, right? So the problem with social media, I kept checking my phone all the time, seeing these these guys are gurus, man. They look their best all the time, perfect lighting, angles, everything, bro. I'm looking at my phone, I'm like, dude, I am never gonna look like this. So when I look at these guys' physiques with the perfect posing, perfect lighting and everything, I look at my physiques, I'm like, oh dude, I look like absolute shit. Even though I've been putting in the work, I've been going consistently, working on my diet, doing the right things. You have to do the right things when you start off, because in my mind, I'm seeing these guys, the way their physiques look, even though some of them might not be natural or something. These guys have been going to the gym for like 15 years, and I've been going for 1 year, and I'm starting to compare myself to them. So it makes me feel like shit for no reason, because I know that I'm on my own journey, but I'm comparing myself to them. So imagine that. Imagine you've been working so hard, you actually went through the mental trials and tribulations. You went through this mental barrier of, should I go to the gym or not? You finally conquered your fear of going to the gym, and you're actually showing up. You're going every day, and now you let social media ruin your progress. Why would you do that? Because everybody's on their own journey, bro. You don't have to compare yourself to everybody you see. Your own journey is the most important thing. Don't get me wrong, you can get inspiration from other content creators and people that are on a higher level than you. But let's just say you're on this level, right? You're down here, but other people up there. Why would you compare yourself after 1 year of training to somebody who has optimized his health, his physical training, he's optimized his supplements, everything? He has the 4K camera, he has the perfect lighting, he goes to the best gym. So it's like, you cannot compare yourself to someone that is up here when you're only down here. Bro, I was only 1 year into lifting, but I was starting to have mental health problems because I was comparing myself to these perfect ass fitness models every day on Instagram. Social media, you shouldn't let social media dictate the way you feel, bro, because at the end of the day, social media is designed to show everybody in their perfect light. It's designed to show everybody in their perfect moods every single time. It's designed to show people that are in the perfect position every single time. So when you see these people on Instagram, you shouldn't compare yourself, because these people are in the perfect scenario. let's just say for fitness, right? For fitness in particular, these guys have the perfect lighting, perfect posing, perfect, like, the perfect striations, bro, the perfect lighting. So they literally pose in a way where they look the biggest. They get a pump before, so they work out for like 2 hours before they start recording the video. And once they actually take pictures, oh my god, these guys will look fucking jacked, right? So you cannot compare yourself to that. You've been working for 1 year. Imagine if you compare yourself to someone that has been working for 15 years. You cannot compare that, because this guy has 14 years on you. I had been working out for 1 year, and I felt like shit because of that. But you're not supposed to let social media make you feel that way, because it's not right. You should compare yourself to how you were before. Take pictures of when you started, because when I looked at myself from when I started to 1 year later, oh my god, bro, I made such a big difference. But I let social media made social media like make me delusional in a way to make me expect bigger results compared to the work that I actually put in. Because social media is just makes us think of unrealistic shit. Every time we go on our phones and compare ourselves to these motherfuckers that have done so much in like 3 years apparently, but these guys would have been putting in work for more than 10 years, but they make it seem like they did it quickly. So you shouldn't let social media dictate the way you feel, bro. I started entrepreneurship. I'm starting to learn how to make money online. And the problem is, when I go on Instagram and search for advice on how to make money online, it's always these guys smoking the cigars, you know, Iman Gadzi, you know, so showing the Range Rovers, and oh, these other entrepreneurs like going on the private jets, you know, Andrew Tate. Yeah, so I've only started entrepreneurship for a month, but when I go on social media and see these guys always flexing their shit, it makes you feel like shit though. But you shouldn't let social media dictate the way you feel like that, because you're on your own journey. These guys went through their own problems and they achieved the success that they deserved through the work that they actually put in. So I'm just going to say to you now, bro, do not let social media dictate the way you feel, because social media is people that post themselves in the most perfect scenario. You never know what these guys are going through in their daily lives. Never think that this guy's life is perfect. Never think that her life is perfect, because everybody goes through their own problems. And you shouldn't think that if someone is posting a certain picture on Instagram and they look perfect all the time, you shouldn't think that it's perfect for them every day in their lives, because people go through insane shit during their lives, and you never know, bro. So just know that you're on your own journey. Never let people just dictate. Never let a picture of someone that's looking jacked and pumped in the gym dictate the way you should feel about your own progress, right? So you shouldn't do that. These companies, bro, Instagram and YouTube, it's all about like them reviewing the perfect life of most people's lives. So, bro, do not dictate the way you feel through social media. You're on your own journey and you should focus on your own progress. And trust me, you're better off in that mindset, bro. Here's a challenge for you. Just go 1 week without using social media. Just 1 week. See how you feel. Trust me, bro, after 1 week of not using social media, you just see how refreshed your mind is, because your mind is not contaminated with people that are always in the perfect space. You realize that you go through your own hardships, and people go through their own hardships. So you should make sure that you always clean out your mind a bit, go on a bit of a social media detox, and see how refreshed your mind feels, and feel how much more positive you are about your own habits and your own journey. Never dictate the way you feel through social media, and always take a break from it and re-evaluate your actions, and really talk to yourself and tell yourself, I've made a lot of progress and I actually feel good about it, right? So keep pushing, bro. Never let social media dictate the way you feel, and you're going to progress much better from there.